What up? Welcome. Welcome. Bro, this stomach's... Christian. Christian Lovely. What's up, bro? What's up? What's going on? Hope you're having a great day. Waiting for a few more people to start coming in. You know how the beginning gets. I hope everything's good with you, you know. I've been good, taking care of myself, just, you know, trying to, I'm actually trying new things out with life. So that's that. And yeah, I'm trying to do different things, trying to like experience like new ways of living instead of always doing the same thing. So that's just me. That's just me personally. Like I get tired of the same routines and things like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. So I try to switch things up. I'm trying to get myself more out my comfort zone to get things done too, you know, which is part of the process. Stepping out of the matrix. Exactly. Yeah, stepping out of the matrix. I'm seriously, bro. Like, you really gotta like, I'm trying to like, step out, bro. Like, I have to like get out of my own way. I figured if I get out of my own way, there's a lot more opportunities for me, and there's a lot of more circumstances that I can bring into my life so I can get things that I want. But really, it really is just, you know, every day you want to cherish every day, each and every day. You don't want to waste your time. I'm starting to see that, like, you don't want to waste your time throughout the day. You want to really be productive as much as you can and really push yourself to do something to better yourself each and every day. If that's reading a book, a few pages, find something every day to better yourself and to help you grow. So that's why I have this bad boy. Every day I go on this bad boy to find something new, to find something like to open up my mind, to like you know, try out new things and learn new things, man. I can't keep doing the same thing. I just can't. That's a boring. That's very boring. Very, very boring. But yeah, you gotta step out of the matrix. Step out of the matrix. That's what people call it. I don't know what to call this place anymore. I don't know what to call this world anymore. But it's an illusion. It's really an illusion. You know? It's really an illusion. And quite frankly, there's many reasons why I feel like the world, it really is an illusion. This world that we're living in. It's like, what is real? What is real anymore? What is really real? But that's just me, that's my perspective on it. I couldn't agree any more with you on that. You know, just really get out of your own way. Stop being your own way and letting things stop you from doing things or like, you know, things like that. But yeah, that's why I recommend people to just um every day just find something that's gonna better you, because it adds up. It really does add up. At the end of the day, it's gonna add up. All that, when you put in the work each and every day to like better yourself, it it adds up throughout the months and years and weeks. All that time it starts building, and you'll see that all that knowledge and all the stuff you've done for yourself, it's really good for you. It's really good for you. So that's just, yeah. But I hope everyone's doing great. You know, it's a Sunday, about to start a new week. Monday and Tuesday, you know, it goes on and on and on. Still waiting for some more people to join. One thing I learned too, repetition of the same information. Like, let's say, which I found really, like, it opened up my mind to this, right? Repetition to the same information over and over and over, it's gonna, like, you'll start picking up on it, and you'll start acting according to the thing you're consuming. Like, if you're reading something to better yourself, like to better you as a character, as a person overall, repetition of reading that book, it's gonna help you, it's gonna make you grow, because you keep with repetition is the mother of learning. It's the repetition is the master of everything. With repetition, it just, you get better and better naturally. And that's why people say don't give up. You know, don't give up. If you have a dream, you know, if you have a dream, something that you love, really don't give up, because that repetition, it's, you're building it. You're building your empire when you do that repetition, you know. That's why I say repetition really is the mother of learning. I'm late, but all ears. It's okay. It's cool, Lynn. It's good to have you, Lynn. But I'm just saying, like, Lynn, what I was explaining was that you wanna, like, each and every day when we, what you call it, if we find something to better ourselves, you know, read a few pages of new information, things like that, it'll add up throughout weeks and years and months. It's gonna add up. We're gonna, it's gonna build us as a person overall, you know. So, and that's why I said I go on this every day to, like, learn something to better me, to just better myself, you know. You may not see the results right away, but give it time, and it's gonna, you'll see the progress. You'll see all the work that you've been putting in to better yourself as a person overall. And of course, your external would just have to reflect that at the end of the day, you know. All the work that you've put in within yourself, it's gonna reflect at the end of the day. It's just gonna, it's gonna show itself, you know. So you don't have to try to even show that to anyone, because eventually the work that you've put in will come into fruition. It's just that simple. The work that you put in for within yourself, it will come into fruition. There's no need for you to try to tell people what you've been doing, the things that you've been trying to, like, you've been working on, because it will show. It will show eventually. You know, it's all patience, and you have to wait. You have to be very patient and wait. But like I said, the world, like, really, the world's an illusion. Because you gotta understand, like, I like what Justin said. He was saying how people don't believe in this stuff, like, you are, like, creating your life, like, you are really, you are not the one that's doing this, right? But it happens very slowly. It's a process. It takes time. Everything's divine timing, you know. That's just how it works. But people, that's why people don't believe in that, like, subconscious and all that type of stuff, because it's repetition of your subconscious. Exactly, Lynn. That's, it really is. That's really what it is at the end of the day. Like, people really feel like, oh, you know, that's bullcrap. Like, I don't believe in, you know, creating my life. I feel like this, that, it. But things happen slow. Like, you can't see yourself to achieve something overnight. It's just, that's unrealistic. You know, it's not gonna work. It takes time, and really, it takes divine timing too. It's really divine time, and you gotta hold faith. Faith is like, if you have faith, you're good. Have faith and keep going on, keep pushing. And sooner or later, it has to show. It really does. It's like, it's germinating, you know? But everything we've been taught, guys, was it's an illusion too. Everything we've been taught. When they tell you, for example, they'll say, stop imagining things, stop using your imaginations, that, like, stop doing that. These are all taught things that's been taught that's not true. It's an illusion, making you feel like something's wrong with you or you're doing the wrong thing, but in fact you're doing the right thing. You're doing what's actually best for you. So people have to keep that in mind as well. So that's how I see it. Honestly, that's how I see it. It's really, everything we've been taught was, it's an illusion. Everything's like a lie, really. It's not true, you know. You really have to go into the rabbit hole for yourself. You have to dig deeper for yourself. Not, people will not be able to do that for you, you know. So that's what I've learned, and I came to realize, like, it's so true. Like, everything really is, everything we see, it really is an illusion. For goodness sake, this whole, everything that we see with our own two eyes is not even real. Can you believe that? Like, it's not really, that's not really what it is. It's all just, you know, an illusion, the whole thing, this whole world. And that's why it's up to us to take responsibility and, you know, find this information out for ourselves, find a way to actually better ourselves as people, you know. That's just the truth. But I love these live streams, honestly, because I come here, I get to, I not only I get to talk to you guys, but I get to express some of my views on things too, which is cool. And you guys get to express your views on things too, which is amazing. This stream stuff is like, I feel like this is new technology type stuff, because you don't understand. Christian says, do you believe that the earth is a globe or it's flat? Now, Christian, that's a very, very good question. I don't know what to believe, Christian. I really don't know what to believe. I don't. Because it's like, I can't tell. Like, they both seem confusing to me, because the world is so vast. It's so huge. So it's like, you can't tell. You don't know, like, whether or not, you know, I can't pinpoint that. But if I had to choose, I would have to say it's, that's very difficult. I would say flat, honestly, because I know that sounds crazy. Like, some people look at me crazy if I say flat, but I would choose flat only because like, the water, okay, if you take a globe, right? And you go in space, you'll see the earth globe, right? Who knows if that's even real? Wouldn't the water kind of be like the water from the globe, because most of it's blue, which is, you know, water, body of water. How is it like stuck like that? Like, how is it not falling? Like, if that makes sense. I don't know if you understand where I'm coming from, but I don't know. That's I wouldn't call anyone crazy if they believed it was flat or round. I really wouldn't, because that's a good question, really. I've come to learn more towards flat. Yeah, that's what I just said. Like, it makes more sense to me, but at the same time, it's confusing too. But I would say flat. I would choose flat, because round doesn't really make sense to me, in a sense that when you look, right, what they show you, like the globe, you don't see the water. Like, the water's like stuck inside of the globe. It's like everything in the globe is just stuck there, if that makes sense. It looks weird, it looks funny, it doesn't look realistic, it doesn't look right. So, but again, who knows? Even the information that they're giving us, who knows if it's right? Like, they could just say anything. Again, this information is coming from who, you know? So I would go with flat, but I'm not saying I'm right. I really don't know. That's That's a very good question, though. I like that question. That's very, very good question. Most people would say round because they don't want to look crazy, or society's gonna say, "Oh, you're crazy. You said it's you saying it's flat, whatever." But that's a very good question. But lately, guys, I've been practicing my focus of thought. I've been practicing where I'm putting my focus on, because it's very challenging at times, guys. Like, it's very, very challenging. You have moments, because we live in a world of good and bad. Like, in a sense, it's duality type world that we live in. It's very challenging because you have times when you're going through very, like, some hardships, and you got to keep that mindset. You have to keep a positive mentality and keep going, keep focusing on the good, you know? And that's what I strive to do. I strive my best to do that. But sometimes it gets challenging, and that's part of life, you know? But you gotta push through. You really gotta push through it. You gotta keep fighting. And that's the cool part too, that there's some challenges, but you gotta really fight through them. So that's that, you know. Whether flat or round, I walk by faith that I won't fall off. I walk by that faith too. Lynn, that's a very whoa, that's funny, yo. Lynn said, I have faith that I agree with you wholeheartedly with that. I really believe that I have that faith too. I'm not gonna fall off. So, why do people actually even have this debate, really? Now I'm thinking of it. Why do we debate whether or not the earth is round or it's flat? Then people come into this argument like, it's like a whole argument. Like, oh, it's flat, it's round. Who cares? At the end of the day, but it's interesting though. It is interesting. But the argument part of it, like people arguing back and forth with it, I find it very, like, it's pointless really, because it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. It's not, you're still standing on this planet. So that's how I see it. But Lynn, I agree wholeheartedly with Lynn. What Lynn just said. I fully believe I'm not gonna fall off this planet. So hey, that's accurate. That's really accurate. Let me see. Christian, it's just because of the fact that if it's flat, the entire scientific community and government has lied to us. Now, that's a very good point. So they cannot be trusted as far as you can see them. That's a very, very good point. That's a good point. That's so true. Because if you figure out that they're lying, if you find that truth, things can change. Things can really change. The world can change. That's a very good point, actually. I like that. Because people always feel like they have to be right and afraid to walk into the unknown. Agreed. I agree with that. Yeah, fear. Lynn, that's a good point. Fear is really the worst enemy of for all of us. That fear and doubt. I feel like doubt is just as bad as fear, as crazy as it sounds. Like, doubt, that's the worst thing, because let's say you're doing something, then you say, you know what, I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna work. That's doubt. That is doubt. Doubt is terrible. And fear, I find fear and doubt equal, honestly, because they both lead you to big downfalls. You can't elevate. You really can't elevate if you have so much fear and doubt. You just can't. So that's how I see it. I don't like to doubt things that I try to work on, and things that I'm trying to build, because when you have that, it shows that you're falling away from your mission, your dream. So I try to stay positive and keep going through the hardships and obstacles. Like, me personally, like, I go through a lot of them, the hardships and stuff, but I try, like, I always keep going forward. I keep pushing through because I know at the end of the day, it'll pay off if when you finally when you overcome that thing that's been trying to weigh you down. So it's very, it's good that you mentioned that, the fear of the unknown. But those that don't have fear, when you don't have fear, you are very powerful. I feel like you can manipulate, and really, you can do anything on this world. Like, seriously, you can do literally anything if you have no fear. Imagine that. You're powerful. You can conquer the world if you don't have fear. The opposite of fear, of course, is love, and operating on love, that leads you to always getting everything that you really want. And faith, I feel like faith as well. I feel like a lot of people don't mention that, the faith. You can have all this positivity, but do you have the faith? Do you actually believe that, you believe it's gonna happen before it actually comes, you know? Like, that's why I respect the religious people. I really do, because they have so much faith, right? And they don't have to see it to believe it. They have the mentality that I must believe, then I'll see. And I feel like that, I like that when it comes to, like, religious people. They really have that power of faith. And that's something everyone needs to develop and work on, the faith. And because so many people like to bash that type of stuff. Like, so many people like to bash religion, or, like, but they don't mention the good parts of it. Like, religion, these people have a lot of faith, and I respect it, because not a lot of people in this world have faith. They just say, nah. They doubt, and when you have doubt, nothing works. So that's just me. That's how I see it. Yeah, Christian is right then on that. Christian had a very, very good point. Like, if you find the truth about, like, governments and stuff like that, that can lead to a huge, like, shift on like, this whole planet. Do you think that faith and love are somewhat synonyms? Um, well, not really, because that's actually, let me see. Faith and love. That's a very good question. Mm, I'll say yeah. I'll say yeah. Faith and love. I'll say yes, because if you have faith and love, right? You are, they are basically on the same wavelength, if that makes sense. They are both leading you to getting the thing that you really want. If you think about it, that's like fear and doubt, faith and love. So I agree. I'll say yeah. I feel like they're somewhat synonyms, because faith is part of love. Having faith is part of love. So, how can you have faith without love? That doesn't even make sense to me. So, that is actually, I feel like it is somewhat like a synonym. It really is to me. And I do my best to have faith at all times. And, you know, because, like I said, like, seriously, this planet that we're living on, it can get very hectic. Like, things can get crazy, and if you don't have that faith, or you're done. You gave up. You give up. You don't want to give up. You want to keep pushing through and keep fighting with your positivity. Don't give up. So that was a good question. That was a good question. They're somewhat like synonyms to me. Sometimes this tripod really is terrible, guys. It falls all over the place. But yeah, that's just what I believe. But this world, to me, everything everything's really, to me, like, it's really just an illusion, because I can't see how anything can be true unless you seek it for yourself. I really can't. Even when people tell you things, you can't believe it. You just can't. People show you this, show you that, and it's, and when I say the world's an illusion, it's an illusion in all aspects of life. That's the crazy part. Not only when it comes to school, it's with everything. They teach you, like, for example, they teach you that to love yourself, you have to have someone else first, like things like that. It's so much. It's all bull, and it does seem like that, right? It does seem like maybe if you have this person, then you will start loving yourself. It seems like that. It really does. But when you come down to the root of it, that's not true at all. It's really not true. So everything I say, it's an illusion. As falling out of love mean you've lost faith in working with that person, right? Exactly, Christian. Exactly, that's basically what I'm saying. As falling out of love means you've lost faith. Yeah, because if you don't have faith, how are you loving? Like, how do you have that love if you don't have faith? I feel like faith and love are connected. Like, they're pieces put together, really. So if you have faith, you are in the vibration of love, vibration of love. And they say love is the most powerful, right? Or enlightenment. I think it's enlightenment. I don't know. It's one of them. I don't remember. But I know love is up there. It's like the top. It's at the top. Then fear is the worst of the worst. Then doubt and worry, shame, all this extra stuff that we don't really need. So that's why they say focus on your always focus on the results that you want to happen when it comes to certain things, like your dreams and your empire, things like that. Focus on what you want, because that's basically, they're saying, have faith and believe that everything will be okay. If But again, as human beings, we have those challenges and we have those moments where it can get challenging, but you got to push through it. And this is what shapes you to grow, to becoming that strong person. Good one, just Lynn. I'll keep this one. Yes, Lynn has a lot of powerful information too. Lynn really does share a lot of great things on the stream. But yeah, guys. Yeah, that's how I see it, really. It's all honestly too, it's perception. It's perception. It really is. However you perceive it, that's how it is, really. Whatever, I can't say you're right or wrong, because it's all perception. Everything's perception. It's how you see it. It's how you see things. But yeah. I'm sorry if this camera shakes, guys. This tripod is bad. Like, I have to literally, like, if the minute I start touching this, it's gonna fall. So I try my best to, like, you know, because when I'm scrolling through the chat, right, it starts to it shakes. It's terrible. This tripod is bad, guys. It's really bad. But yeah, I don't know what else to really say, really. I mean, honestly, I came here on the stream too to mainly just talk to people and talk to you guys and just see, like, hear information. This illusion you speak of, how do we see outside of it? Now, that's a good question. You see, I feel like the only way to see out of the illusion is you doing the research and doing the research for yourself. That's the only way. Because if we depend on other people for the answers, or we depend on people for, you know, how to get this to happen, or how to get this information, things like that, it's not enough. Because you seeing through the illusion, it's up to you to dig deep and seek the answers to your questions. You have to do it, and you can't get it from other people, really. It's on you. That's how I see it. This is how I see it. It's all, you gotta be the seeker. You can't wait for someone to give you the answer and say, yep, that's it. It doesn't work like that. You have to be willing to, you know put in the, how can I say it, you have to be curious. You have to say, you know what, I'm not gonna agree with what everyone is saying. I'm gonna dig for myself and see what I believe in, what works for me. That's how you see out of the illusion. And but it's pretty, some things in this world is pretty obvious too that it's an illusion, because there's evidence showing it. You know, there will be evidence, meaning, for example, let me think of an example. An example, someone like the relationship example, right? Or they'll say, or medicine. Let's use medicine. You know those, the patients with the placebo, right? That placebo, the placebo medicine, the pills, right? They took those pills and they healed, but the pills had nothing inside of them. Then when you tell people you can actually heal yourself with your own mind, right? It's like, you know, but in school or whatnot, in society, the public, what they're teaching you is the only way to heal and stay healthy is by taking medications the minute you're sick. It's the only way through medication, medication. If you get sick, it's because of, they'll tell you, if you get sick, it's because of this, it's because of that, when in actuality, it's really most of the time it's the individual, it's how you're feeling, like, you know, because think about it, you know, people that are usually very depressed and things like that, they are sick and they are not in a good state of being. And that's what I'm saying, things like that, they don't teach you this, they kind of, they lie a lot about some of the information that they share. And you gotta see through it. You gotta see through what they're saying, like the BS that they're throwing at you, you know. But yeah, that's how I see it, you know. That's just how I see it. Christian, you're so on point as well. I appreciate it. Yeah, I see. This is why I like the stream, because one, I communicate with you guys, like, just to talk, you know. Two, I share some of my knowledge. Three, you guys share some of your knowledge. And four, you guys are so smart and wise. That's like, that's the coolest part about it. You guys are very open-minded. You guys are very wise. Like, you guys have a very open mind, you know. And it's not easy to find people like that in this world that we live in. Most people are doing the same thing, you know. So you guys really do stand out. Like, you guys that all of you that join the stream, support the stream, you guys really stand out, because you guys, I feel like you guys really think on your own. You don't think based off other people, meaning you think for yourself, which is something I really really respect. Like, I really respect that. I can't say how much I respect that, because it's, you can't find that often. You really can't, you know. It sucks to say, but it's true. You really can't. And that's the coolest part about this, you know. People that are very open-minded, wise, smart, and they share information. You share information with me to help me grow, you know. It's not me all the time helping you grow. There's that, when I come on here, you guys leave comments on those videos and the streams and stuff. It helps me grow as well. Believe it or not, I learn from you guys too. It's not, you know, because I like learning from other people too. You know, I don't mind it. Thank you, Rashawn. We have to follow our own hearts. One size doesn't fit all in this game of life. And that's very true. You know, that's why I say I respect people of all, whatever choice you, that if you're not harming other people, if you take this path or that path, that's great. Like, I can't bash you on it. If you decide to do, um, join this a cult or whatever, this cult or religion, all this stuff, it doesn't matter to me. What matters is the character, the person, the character, who the person is really. You can't, you know, judge someone based off their personal beliefs on certain aspects of life. You just can't. You just can't do that. I don't think it's fair. I don't think we would like that either, you know, for other people to do that to us, to, you know, judge us based off we believe. Like, for example, if you believe in let's say crystals or the spiritual or stuff, calling them demonic worshipers, things like that, I think that's not fair, because you don't even know who the person is, you know. So I respect everyone for what they do, their journey. That's all up to them. Who am I to tell you what to believe in or what to do? I come on here just to share what I believe, what works for me, and what I find true. That's all it is. That's all it is. If you disagree, I can't get mad. I can't bash you. I can't do that because it's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair because I wouldn't like that either for myself. So, right? But, that's just the truth, guys. That's just the truth of the matter. But honestly, for a person like an introvert as myself that really spends much time by my like alone and of course with family, things like that, not having many friends or people to talk to, coming on here is really, it gives me the opportunity to speak to like-minded individuals. So that's amazing. That is really cool. Like, you don't understand how cool that is. Like, and you, you know what's the coolest part? When people in the stream are connecting, like talking to each other and giving insight and information. That is freaking amazing. That is cool right there. That is cool. But I'm all about peace of mind, guys. I'm just all about peace. I'm just doing my own thing. I can't complain. I really can't. Of course, you gotta go through BS. But overall, I just focus on my path. I don't focus on other people and telling them what they should be doing because I'm not in that position to do that to people. I'm just like everyone else, just sharing knowledge and, you know, but that's it, guys. We're already 37 minutes in. But yeah, this world, I have speaking to someone today. I was speaking to a cousin. He had a very good point. He says the things that we make in this world, right? It's like how do you say it? It's all made up for us to use logic, meaning like you should do this or you should do that because it's logical, and we need that though. He didn't say that we don't need it, but he's just saying that none of it is true, meaning, for example, you need relationship, all this external material, you need materialistic things such as super super expensive cars, mansions and stuff to be happy, things like that. But that was all structured by humans. Society structured this and made this to be true when it's not true. This is just for logic to make us feel at ease and comfortable with this life, this world that we're living in. So that I found very interesting. That really opened up my mind. I was like, whoa, I didn't, that makes a lot of sense. It really does. It makes a lot of sense. So, you know, but yeah, that's it. But, I'm gonna stay here for, I say till, let me see, till 45 minutes probably, I don't know. Because I want to see if anyone else have anything else to say and questions. Honestly, this stream was just me rambling. I'm gonna be really honest with you. I know it's not as powerful as the other streams that I have. It's not as, like, how can I say it? Powerful. But in the future, there will be more. Like, there will be more powerful streams that I'm gonna put out. But today, I just wanted to just talk really and just, you know, that's pretty much it. I, I don't have much to say too much on this stream today. You know, I don't really have too much to say. But let me see. Will you be getting the vaccine when they release it? I honestly don't trust it deep down in my spirit. I mean, it depends because I don't plan to, but vaccines now, they've been around forever, and I don't know what this particular vaccine will contain. I don't know what it can do to us. So I would try my best not to take that because I don't want to take that vaccine. I really don't. And two, it depends. Let's say you can't go into stores or something. they might try to force you to not have a choice. So if you don't have a choice, what can you do? You know, like, it depends. I don't know how. It depends where this goes. You know, I don't know how far this will go. So I can't really. But I would say no. I don't plan to take it. You know, that's just awareness with Andrew. Stopped by to say hi. Oh, Andrew, bro, it's so good to have you on this stream. I'm grateful to have you here. Andrew, your videos are sick. Your videos are amazing. I really appreciate them. They're very unique. It's only a matter of time I see like your growth, how much you're going to expand on your platforms. It's only a matter of time. It really is. And because, you know, I see you're really good at acting. Your acting is on par. So I respect, like, I gotta show respect, give respect where it's due. And it's only a matter of time, bro. I'm telling you, it's a process. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Very honestly, guys, check out Awareness with Andrew, guys. He's very underrated. His acting, his skits, all these things, they're great. They're amazing. So I recommend you guys to check him out. Awareness with Andrew. Check out his content. Check out his content. It's really good stuff. I like it. It's very unique. No vaccine for me. I don't even get the flu vaccine. Strains are always changing, and many people that have died of flu complications had the flu vaccine. Now, okay, that's insane. I did not know that, Lynn. I didn't know that. That's crazy. That's crazy, Lynn. Lynn, you're putting me on some new information. Like, you see, here I am. I come here today. I finally learned something new once again. Lynn, thanks for informing me about that. I didn't expect that, honestly, but that's why I'm saying I'm not planning to get this stuff, guys. I'm not. I'm really not. But they're going to try to force it upon you. But it depends how many people in this world are planning to fight against it. How many people? Because if there's not enough people willing to fight against it, that's not good. That's not good. So that also plays a part. Anytime, Andrew, anytime, bro. I hope you have a wonderful night as well. Giano Buck, if it becomes mandatory, that gives me even more reason not to get it. I'm sorry. Yeah, Giano Buck, I feel you. Giano Buck, I feel you. But I'm saying, imagine, okay, let's say most people, they're not fighting for it. They're not fighting for the vaccine. Then you have to, let's say you have to go to a store and they're saying, nope, you can't enter the store unless the vaccine, whatever. I don't know how it's gonna work. But what if you're so forced you can't do anything? What can you do, you know? But if that doesn't happen, I really don't plan on getting that stuff. Not me. I'm good, guys. I plan not to, but I don't know what can happen. I don't know. I'm really not planning to take that. Just saying. Just saying. I've just seen Andrew, I've just seen liars push hard for people to get a I've never seen the liars push so hard for people to get a vaccine. Yeah, and oh, that reminds me, guys, they are planning to shut things down in my city once again. They are planning to shut down the stores and all these things once again. This is terrible. Like, everything was opened back up and now they're saying, oh, COVID, and now they're trying to shut things back down. That's terrible. That's horrible. That's not good. That's not good. The one world order in full effect. Oh, guys, I have a question, by the way. Um, Now please let me know, what is this thing with this December 21st? What's happening? What is this? People, what is happening? People are saying December 21st, something's gonna happen. I don't. Can someone, if you know, can someone really explain to me like what it, I heard it's something about the planets, but what is it really? I'm confused. Do you see how the fast all of this happened? That's a crazy part to me. Do you see how fast? Oh yeah, that is crazy. It did happen pretty fast, didn't it? Do you see? Do you watch Ralph? I used to. I used to watch Ralph. As of now, I do not. I do not. Um, but I'm guess you're mentioning that because he can explain about the December 21st, and he says slow motion this side. Yo, that was funny. I'm not gonna lie, like that was funny when he does that. He does, he does that, that thing with. No, that was fun. I used to laugh. I used to laugh my ass off. That was funny. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That was hilarious when Rob used to do that. I think it's the Saturn and Jupiter come into alignment with someone about astrology. Yeah, because they were saying something about December 21st. Oh, this is gonna happen. Oh, the world is gonna explode. Or I'm like, wait, what? Wait. I'm confused. I'm really, what? You know, it confused me. It really did. It really confused me. Guys, if you in here, I would appreciate if you smash the like button because um it helps other people get this information, and it's just it for new information to open up people's. I think it's better. I'm trying to see if I missed any comments, guys. Hold on, I'm sorry. Do you? But yeah, oh yeah. Let me see. Yeah, um, Buck. Yeah, Buck. It is. All of this did happen pretty fast, though. I have to agree on that. It did. It really did. It blew my mind. And you know what's weird to me is that it's still going. It's like it's been like a year, right? A year, and this is still happening. Like this stuff with the COVID. I don't get it, man. I thought honestly from the beginning I thought it would end in like 2 months or a few weeks, but it's been like a year. And now at this time they're trying to close things back down. This is crazy, man. And the age of Aquarius, once again, so perfect time for our manifestations. Oh yeah, that I remember seeing too. It is the age of Aquarius. Now that I know. That I knew, but I didn't know like it was having to do with the Jupiter and all that. I didn't know. It's he says time for our manifestations. Oh yeah, most definitely. Of course. We are always manifesting. Always. But nah, it's a solar flare. Oh snap, Sia, what's going on? Bro, it's good to see you, bro. Hope you're having a great day, bro. A fantastic week. He says now it's a solar flare that is supposed to occur, which unlocks our DNA. Holy sh! But it's on winter solstice, which is the planets aligning. Damn, man. That's deep. That's some deep information. That's deep stuff. That is deep stuff, bro. Whoa. Did I hear that right? Let me see that. Once unlock our DNA, but it's on winter solstice, which is the planets aligning. I heard that. Yeah. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Damn, that's deep. December 20 will be it's your choice whether negative or positive. One thing I heard is that it have to do more the negative will get more negative and the positive get more something like that. I don't know. But that's really interesting, you know. That's very close. That's very close. You don't have any powers yet? Not that I know of. Maybe honestly we feel like we don't, but we're using our powers. We don't even know it. We don't even know it. Like really, we don't even know it. What powers are we talking about, bro? Because there's so many. There's unlimited amount of powers that we have, and some of it we're using right now, and we're not even realize. I feel like you guys knowing this information and sharing this, you have some type of power. Some, because most people, I'm pretty sure, they're not paying attention or they don't know about this information. So yeah, I feel like that's why I feel like. But you guys are very like smart, man. You guys are very wise people. You guys are very smart. I gotta give it to you because you guys know a lot of. You guys do a lot of digging and you guys have a lot of information. But uh, like telepathy is one of a lot of people are getting. What the? Wow, I heard of that. I heard of that. That's damn, dude. I mean, again, I'm not surprised too because as humans, we don't know. Like some people, we really don't know how much we're capable of. We don't. We really don't. We feel like, oh, it's like we limit ourselves. Like we feel like, oh, it's just this is the way it is. But again, that's what I'm saying. Again, this goes back to how the world is an illusion. I feel like we're so much more than what we think we are, really, because we were taught to believe we're just regular humans. This that. I disagree. I'm sorry, I disagree with that. So I'm not surprised with that information. I'm not surprised at all. But it's 52 minutes. Wow, I said 45. Guys, I'm definitely like I plan to really do more live streams. I really like doing this. I really do. But I'm gonna start getting heading out. Um, because I've been here long enough now. We had a good discussion, and I feel like for the next live stream, we're gonna talk more about this stuff, and it's powerful, like powerful type stuff too. The next live stream should be much stronger coming from you guys. So this live stream, like I said, it wasn't as powerful and strong as the other ones, but I wanted to just come on to just really, honestly, I just wanted to talk with you guys and just learn from what you've been up to and stuff that you've been learning, things like that. Nothing serious. But expect for the next upcoming streams to be like, you know, more powerful and much more, you know, much better. But I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of the night. You guys look forward to December 21st. I don't know what you guys I don't know. Let's see what happens. But by then I might have videos before then. But hey, we'll see, right? We'll see. But all right, guys, I'm gonna catch you. Stay on the lookout. Take care. Peace out.